When we look at domestic dogs lounging on our couches or chasing a ball in the park, it can be hard to believe that their closest relatives are wolves, the fierce, intelligent predators of the wild. Although dogs and wolves share a common ancestor and belong to the same species, Canis lupus, their differences are vast, shaped by thousands of years of evolution, domestication, and selective breeding. In this video, we're going to dive into how wolves and domestic dogs differ in terms of behavior, physical traits, social structure, and even genetics. Let's get started. 1. Origins and domestication. The story of how dogs and wolves diverged begins about 20,000 to 40,000 years ago. Wolves were once widespread across the globe, living alongside early humans. It is believed that some wolves began scavenging near human settlements, benefiting from leftover food. Over time, wolves that were less aggressive and more curious became closer to humans, eventually leading to the domesticated dog. This process involved selective breeding by humans for desirable traits like friendliness, trainability, and loyalty, which are now hallmarks of modern dogs. Wolves, on the other hand, remained in the wild, where natural selection shaped them into efficient hunters and survivors. This fundamental difference in how dogs and wolves evolved is the root of their many differences today. 2. Physical differences. One of the most obvious ways wolves and dogs differ is in their physical appearance. Wolves are generally larger, with longer legs and bigger feet. They have a more streamlined body built for endurance and speed, which helps them hunt over vast territories. Their skulls are larger and more robust, equipped with powerful jaws designed to crush bones. Wolves also have sharper, straighter teeth suited for ripping flesh. Dogs, in contrast, come in a staggering variety of shapes and sizes, thanks to selective breeding. From the tiny Chihuahua to the massive Great Dane, domestic dogs have been bred for specific purposes, including herding, guarding, and companionship. Most dogs have smaller skulls and less powerful jaws than wolves, as they don't need to hunt or fend for themselves in the same way. Another key physical difference is their coat. Wolves have a thick double coat adapted to extreme weather conditions, while domestic dogs often have coats suited to their environment or human preference. Additionally, wolves' eyes are typically yellow or amber, while dogs can have a range of eye colors, including brown and blue. 3. Behavioral differences. The behavioral contrasts between wolves and dogs are among the most fascinating differences. Wolves are highly independent and rely on their instincts to survive. They are cautious, strategic, and wary of humans, often avoiding contact altogether. Wolves are also much less playful as adults compared to dogs, as their energy is directed toward survival activities like hunting and territory defense. Dogs, on the other hand, have been bred for sociability and depend on humans for their survival. They are eager to please, highly trainable, and often look to their human companions for guidance. Dogs retain many juvenile traits into adulthood, a phenomenon known as neoteny. This includes playful behavior, floppy ears, and an innate trust in humans. 4. Social structure. Both wolves and dogs are social animals, but their social structures differ significantly. Wolves live in highly organized packs, usually consisting of a breeding pair, commonly referred to as the alpha male and female, and their offspring. In these packs, each member has a specific role, and the group relies on teamwork for hunting and survival. Domestic dogs, however, don't form packs in the same way. While they are social and enjoy being part of a group, they don't adhere to strict hierarchies like wolves do. Instead, they adapt to the social structure of their human families. This flexibility makes dogs excellent companions and allows them to fit into diverse human lifestyles. 5. Communication styles. Wolves and dogs also communicate differently. Wolves rely on a complex system of vocalizations, body language, and scent marking to coordinate with their pack and mark their territory. Their howls, for example, can carry over long distances to warn other packs or reunite with lost members. Dogs, on the other hand, have adapted their communication to better interact with humans. They bark far more than wolves, using barks to express excitement, alert their owners, or seek attention. Dogs are also experts at reading human body language and facial expressions, a skill that wolves do not naturally possess to the same degree. 6. Dietary needs. Another notable difference lies in their dietary requirements. Wolves are obligate carnivores, meaning their diet consists almost entirely of meat. They rely on hunting large prey like deer and elk and have a digestive system designed to process raw meat and bones. Dogs, however, are more omnivorous, thanks to their domestication. Over time, they have developed the ability to digest a wider variety of foods, including grains and vegetables. This adaptation allowed dogs to thrive on human scraps and contributed to their successful domestication. 7. Genetics. Although wolves and dogs share 99.9% of their DNA, that small difference has profound effects. For instance, dogs have genes associated with tameness and reduced fear responses toward humans. Additionally, dogs' genes influence traits like floppy ears, curled tails, and shorter snouts, which are rarely seen in wolves. Interestingly, studies have shown that dogs' brains are wired to bond with humans. When a dog looks into a human's eyes, both the dog and the person experience a release of oxytocin, the love hormone. This kind of bonding does not occur between wolves and humans. Conclusion. In conclusion, while wolves and domestic dogs share a common ancestor, their differences are striking. Wolves are wild, independent, and highly adapted to survival in the natural world. Dogs, on the other hand, have evolved to be our loyal companions, shaped by thousands of years of domestication and selective breeding. These differences make both animals fascinating in their own right, highlighting the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Whether you're marveling at the wild intelligence of a wolf or enjoying the playful antics of a pet dog, both animals remind us of the deep and complex connections between humans and the animal kingdom.